have to say, Stepdad is probably one of my favorite songs I ever heard in my life.
Really? Hey,
Yes.
thank you.
Well, everyone doesn't have a stepdad, but the ones that do and really appreciate how hard they work, like this is really a good representation for stepfathers.
Yeah.
So, who were you raised by?
I was raised by a single mother, actually.
Hmm.
Um, and I had, uncles. I had that stepped in. Um,
So, you didn't necessarily have a stepfather. So, what was the inspiration behind the song?
no, I didn't have a stepfather actually, but I did had examples of it from family members' fathers,
Hmm.
and I guess that's where I got the foundation for the song from.
Hmm.
You know. Even TV, if you look at Fresh Prince, the uncle stepped in for Will, So
Hmm.
even all of those type of examples helped me with that, inspired me to make something to touch on that level. And it's probably the only anthem for fathers, period.
Hmm.
Stepfathers. I think I'm the only one with that.
Yeah. So in the song you say, I was born to be a stepdaddy. Even Jesus had a stepdaddy.
Mm.
How did you come up with that bar?
Uh so I felt like I wasn't when at that time I didn't think I was gonna have kids, but I knew I wasn't gonna have a woman that didn't have kids.
Mm.
So I knew I was gonna eventually be with a woman, and and I'm gonna assist with parenting, and it's not gonna be my actual child. So I felt like that. Um, maybe I'm born to raise other people kids. Uh, the line was inspired. I heard J. Cole. I think he was speaking on something on one of his mixtapes, and he was talking like that. He didn't say that, but I know my mind probably come from it. It made me go to that part, and I was like, that's a dope ass line. Maybe I'm gonna say it this way, and that's where I put it all together. But yeah, that's where it came from.
So you said you didn't think you would have kids, so you have children now?
Yes, I have a daughter and a stepdaughter.
Okay. So what has that transition been like going from the perpetual stepdaddy to now being a father?
A whole 360. It was for the good though.
Hmm.
It changed my life to where I guess it motivated me to know that me taking care of myself will not only benefit me, it will benefit my daughters, and it will benefit my loved ones that's in my family as well. I
Hmm.
have to be here as long as I can because I started late. So I don't really have that much time to continue to, I guess, rush my early demise by poisoning my body with liquor, cigarettes, or whatever, eating salt,
Hmm.
sugar, shit like that.
Hmm.
So yeah, it that that has something to do with me changing everything about me.
You said you started late. What does that mean?
I feel like I had my daughter when I was 39. Typically, that's kind of older age for someone to have their first child.
Hmm.
So I think normally people will have their kids for maybe early 20s before 35.
Hmm.
So it felt like I'm a late bloomer. I think I'm a late bloomer with everything in my life. Just about.
So you started late having children, but you did not start late rapping. Tell me about your early years or when you first started rapping and how you became a part of blunt rap.
Mm. So the earliest music experience I can remember was I actually was in a group at a young age with your neighborhood friends. That's typically how everybody start off. Um, I was the guy that always had the equipment to record. So we all, come together and we create music. And I guess everybody lifestyle life into where they didn't have time to do that, to continue to do it.
Mhm.
Uh, so I ended up doing it myself, and I kept going. Um, I ended up meeting Step, uh, him networking. He trying to get I guess his rap. He was in a rap group at the time when I met him too. He was trying to get their name off the ground, out the trunk. I respect his hustle, so he was out there doing that. So I met him doing that,
Mhm.
and I purchased one of the CDs, and then years later we ended up linking again. Um, at that time, it seemed like we we was three different guys, but had the same goal. So it was like a no brainer for all three of us to get together, and I mean, we still haven't done what we are really capable of doing yet. But I swear, if we had like the time to do it,
Mhm.
and I speak about time a lot because we don't have a lot, but if we really had the time to actually put our foot on the necks of everybody that we need to put it on to get ahead in this music thing, I think we would do way better than what we're doing now. But I love Step and Ski. I guess they started it. Um, so I guess Step, I came to the studio one time and Step introduced me to E-Ski, great E-Ski at that. And that's how I met Ski.
Okay. And you guys have a song together called Three Wise Men.
Yes.
And where, if people want to purchase that song, how can they find it?
Oh yeah, you can go to Blunt Rap ENT. You can follow them on Instagram, and when you get on that Instagram, it's a link in the bio where you can click on, and then you can get it for free. You can pay $2, you can pay $3, you can pay 1 cent. It doesn't matter. It's available to you. Uh, I think what Step is trying to accomplish with that, instead of just putting it all on all platforms, is to continue to have that same hustle as selling it out the trunk, but digitally.
Mm. Can you spit any bars from Three Wise Men?
You said spit some bars from Three Wise Men?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you got me. Wake up with a smile, but soon happiness. The moral of the story hasn't happened yet. I wear many hats, but still capping less. Never been a shooter, but if you push this, where your apple at? Walk where the serpents step with them worries, walk where the serpents at. Surrounded by family, that's where my purpose at. I got through my pain without the Percocets. My 9 to 5 cool, but this booth is where I'm working at. Settle down, bitch. Don't get your panties wet. I'm attracted to queens with hella intellect. Your pics on the gram is not a benefit. Them bad bitches gets no dick. That's where my mental at. The coolest around, and I ain't purchase it. Stuck in my character. I don't tip for tat. Blunt Rap, baby. I'm where the members at. You been sunning rappers in Circuit City. Remember that? Yeah, there's some fire shit for y'all niggas.
Yeah.